Hi, my name is Lucy. During this program, I'd like to introduce you to some of the wonders of Tai Chi Qigong. Over the years, I've tried various forms of exercise, and I found Tai Chi Qigong to be one of the most beneficial. It helps me relax, to de-stress after a hard day, and indeed to bring your whole body and mind into a state of harmony. What I've tried to do for this program is to bring you some of the elements of traditional Tai Chi Qigong. I hope you will find it enjoyable, and indeed you'll start to enjoy the benefits of Tai Chi. Individual sequences of Tai Chi Qigong have been used by millions of people over thousands of years in China. It's not a surprise to see people of all ages, young and old, practicing their own Tai Chi Qigong on the streets and in the parks in the early morning and the early evening, making sure that they're looking after their well-being and their general health. There's no mystery to any of the movements in Tai Chi Qigong, only benefits. So much so that even the medical institutions are now actually researching into Tai Chi Qigong in research organizations based in China, Japan, Australia, and America. The benefits are numerous. The respiratory system, the blood circulation, and even the nervous system have been shown to be calmed by using these exercises on a regular basis. Before we start some of the following sequences, I'd like to show you a few of the key points on the body. These are acupressure points, which are also used in acupuncture and are of great benefit if you include your awareness of them in your practice of Tai Chi Qigong. The first one I want to show you is basically here. It's called He Gu. It's just between the first finger and thumb. If you take your other thumb and just roll into the web between the two fingers there, using your other first finger, just gently squeeze and rotate the point. You'll soon find it, you'll feel it, you'll know it. This point is really helpful. It can help clear the head, benefits there for situations where you might have a headache, and is also used to link with a lot of the movements. It links with a point in the chest. It also links further down the body when we come to doing another movement with a point in the middle of the buttock here. Let me show you a few of these movements now. To start with, you always want to work with Dantian. This is a very special point. This is the center of your gravity and is located just below the navel. For women, you want to place your right hand over the area first and your left hand on top. For men, you would do the reverse. This grounds the energy and makes sure that you return the energy to your core for your storage and usage at a later point. Another point that we have is right in the center of the palm. To find that point, just curl the middle finger in and you will find this one here. This is called Lao Gong. Now let's see this in practice. One of the movements we will do is called lifting the ball. In this situation, we raise the palm up to the corner in front of you, allowing Lao Gung to be up towards the sky, raising the ball. Make sure you have a nice long line coming down the body and down the leg, raising your heel to the rear. The other hand, we're going to be working with He Gu, the point just in the web between the finger and thumb here. This point will be lined up with a point on the buttock, just in the middle here. This is called Huan Tiao. The aim of this movement is to smooth the energy of the whole body. It calms the mind, the spirit, and allows a lovely gentle stretch throughout the movement. Other points you'll see in practice are going to be He Gu, linking with the chest. In this movement, we'll be rocking from back to forward. Both points are lined up with the chest here, and then we're pushing the palms with Lao Gong in the middle, facing forward, as we bend into the front knee, keeping the weight forward onto the front leg, allowing the back leg to straighten, and as we return, drawing the fingers back to the chest height, we sink into the back knee. This strengthens the chest, the lungs, and again allows some mobility while stretching the legs between the front and the rear position. Make sure again that you come back to Dantian, gently folding your hands over the point and centering your energy before starting the next movement. The next movement I'm going to demonstrate uses the point here, Lao Gong, found by just bending your finger into the middle of your palm, and another point on top of the head, called Bao Wei. This controls the channel which goes down the front of the body and also down the rear of the body, the central line. So this is very important for opening the energy of the whole body up. In this position, we're going to take the hand out to the side, with Lao Gong facing up to the sky, and the other hand is going to have Lao Gong over the top of Bao Wei. Straighten the leg to the side where your arm is extended, and focus your energy so as you inhale and change to the other side, you bring the energy back into the central point again. So you inhale and make the connection with the 2 points, Lao Gong in the palm and Bao Wei on top of the head. Let's just see that again. And back to Dantian. The next move we're going to look at is called turning the wheel. In this one, again, we use Bao Wei on top of the head and actually work using the Dai Mai channel in the waist, which is a belt that runs all the way round from front to back. In this one, we're going to increase the suppleness around the waist area, around the hips, and also strengthen the back. Take care with this movement and make sure that you move within your range of ability. You'll soon find that after a little practice, you start to warm up and it becomes more comfortable as your whole body becomes more supple in that area. So to start with, take your hands over your head, in line with Bao Wei, the point here, and then all we're going to do is turn around to the side, stretch down, all the way down to the ground, turn the hands over and reach up to the other side. Let's show that one again, coming down to the side, reach down to the floor, scoot the hands past the floor and back up again. Just bring your hands down to Dantian and root the Qi again. Another position I think we should have a look at basically involves using the Dai Mai, the belt channel again, and punching coming from the waist, focusing the Qi from the chest. This is very good for strengthening the legs and the lungs and actually helping our overall breathing and movement of energy in the body. In this position, you just have your feet hip width apart, nice and relaxed, knees soft, not fully bent, just soft and relaxed. Take your hands to your waist, palms up, gently curl your fingers into a loose wrist, keeping your thumbs on top. From here, all we're going to do is punch forward, turning the hand round, straight in front of you. You bring the hand back to the Dai Mai area around the waist. We're projecting the chi forward from the body in this situation, and allow your breath to control that. So as you punch forward, exhale. Inhale, turn the hand, punch forward, exhale. Keep the movement nice and gentle. Don't force it. Try and keep the elbows soft. Don't lock it out. And return. Slight bend in the knees as you punch forward. Again, bring the hands back down to your center, rooting the chi in Dantian. Come back to placing your palms over Dantian, ensuring that you place the point Lao Gong over Dantian, just below the navel, with your other hand on top. Now we're going to look at separating the clouds. We'll actually start from Dantian in this movement. Your feet are about hip width apart, nice and relaxed. Keep the knees slightly bent, not fully down, but just make sure that they're relaxed in that position. What we're going to do is draw the energy up the body, coming all the way up to the head. Turn your palms over, looking through the eye on the forehead, and then open your hands to the sky, looking up, stretching across the chest all the way out to either side, and then bring the energy back down and into Dantian. Let's look at that again. It's one nice, smooth, continuous movement. Bring the energy up, turn your palms, look up, open your hands to the sky, reach to the sides, and then bring the energy down and back to Dantian. Another movement we can look at is using the point here, Hegu, and we're going to make a connection with a lung point. This is really good for opening up the lungs in the warm-up sequence that we'll be doing shortly. The other hand is going to use Hegu, but going round to make connection with the kidney area. This stimulates the whole body and allows the warm-up to start taking place in the body, both energetically and muscularly. The movement starts with the feet again, hip width apart, nice and relaxed. All we're going to do is swing the arms from side to side, very gently to start with, and allow the arms to build up the momentum, so you're gradually twisting the body from the waist, from the Dai Mai belt channel, moving the arms, till eventually you can bring the hand with the Hegu point up to the chest, and also the rear movement with Hegu to the kidney area. Just a very light tap. Keep it nice and gentle, and then allow the movement to slow down, bringing the arms back to a relaxed position and the energy to Dantian. The next movement I'm going to demonstrate is called rolling the arms. In this position, we start with one hand to the rear. Try and keep your hips forward to start with, and just turn your body so that you're looking to the rear. The front hand will stay central with Lao Gong, palm facing up. So reach to the back, palm up again, and as you bring the arm over the head with Lao Gong, passing across Bao Wei, the point on the top of the head, you bring the hands together in front of the body, in line with Dantian, Lao Gong over Lao Gong, and try and feel the energy between the hands. As the energy starts to build, you will feel it. The more you practice, you'll become aware of this. You then turn the hands as you turn to the other side, reaching back and rolling forwards. Always bring the energy back to the front, feel the connection between the two hands, and root to Dantian. Finally, finally, I'd just like to show you the 3 basic standing positions that we'll be using. The first one is nice and relaxed, feet about hip width apart with your knees slightly bent. In this position, try and draw the energy up through the body as if you have a string coming out of the top of your head. So you've got a nice neutral spine, your head, neck and shoulders are nice and relaxed. Take a breath in and relax. Tilt your chin just half an inch down. That'll just open out the back of the neck and allow for a more comfortable standing neutral position. Another position we'll be using is called horse stance. This is very similar, but you'll be taking the feet slightly wider apart than hip width. Again, keeping the feet parallel, toes facing forward, and you will bend your knees a little bit more in this particular position. This is the horse stance. The third position we need to look at is called bow stance. The reason for this is very simple. The back foot is turned out at about 45 degrees, with the front foot facing forward. This allows a nice natural, gentle rocking position between the forward position and the back. Make sure that when you transfer your weight forward, you bend your knee in line with your toes which are facing forward. Try not to take them too deep, don't overstretch the knee there, just keep it nice in the middle. When you go to the rear, allow the knee to bend out to the side, again at 45 degrees, in line with your toes. Try and keep the movement between the front and the rear nice and smooth.
This section is called Do In. It's a whole warm-up for the total body before you start any of the other sequences with Tai Chi Qigong. Everything that we do here will be repeated 3 times to really get that body warmed up. Just start by loosening up the fingers, shaking them out, shake the wrist out, through the elbow and into the shoulder. Really feel it become nice and floppy. Just get everything moving. Now shake both arms out together. Feel nice and loose and relaxed. Feel those joints relaxing now. And try and shake out each leg. If you're not feeling too steady, just hold on to the side of a chair, that's no problem. Just shake your whole body, jump up and down a couple of times. And inhale, rub your hands together and then clap 3 times over your head. This will start to wake up all the chi in the body. Tap gently over your head, from your forehead, over your head and down to your neck. And then smooth your hands over your head, again into your neck area. Now we're just gently going to stretch the neck out. Just put your hand on the side of your head and gently with the weight of your hand feel that stretch going down into your shoulder. Now let your chin relax onto your chest and feel the vertebrae in the back of your neck just opening up and releasing. Turn gently to each side, looking over your shoulder just as far as you can go comfortably. And now start really working that neck. Knead from the base of the neck up to your head. Just rotate the muscle a little bit there to relax it. And now just gently tapping down your shoulder all the way down the arm. This is waking up all the channels in your arms now and really getting that chi flow going. Don't tap too hard, keep it nice and light, but make sure you can feel it. Rotate each finger nice and gently, and then just flick off at the end. This just again brings all the chi to the end of the channels and really gets it all going. Gently rotate, don't press too hard on the knuckles, and just flick off at the end of the finger. Loosen up all those joints. Now tap down either side of your spine. This is down what we call the bladder channel, and this wakes up all the organs of the body. Tap across the base of your back, round into the buttock, really loosen up those muscles. Then rub your stomach nice and vigorously and flick it away. Tap down the outside of your leg and up the inside. Down the outside and tap gently back up the inside. Now we're just going to loosen up those ankles, very gently rotating the foot, nice and supported. If you can, just lift your foot up and give it a full rotation in each direction. Again, you can hold on to the side of a chair now if that feels easier for you. Stretch the top of the foot by gently leaning forward into your front knee and just tucking your toes under your foot and feel that stretch on the top side. Now bend forward and lean into your toes, gently rotate the ankle, lean into it and rotate. That stretches the toes out nicely. If you come to a sitting position now, however is comfortable for you, I just want you to knead up the soles of your feet. Use your knuckles and really get into the soles of your feet. Rotate each toe nice and gently again, and then just flick off at the end. Again, this just helps activate all the channels that are in the legs and that start and finish in the feet. Knead up each sole of your foot. Come up to the toes and then just rotate and flick it away. Gently come back up to a standing position. Stand nice and relaxed. And now we're just going to tap down the arms, back up and across the chest. This just starts activating some of the main channels, which will help you loosen up and get in touch with the chi in your body ready for the exercises. Just tap up the arms, across the chest and back down the other side. Again, repeat this 3 times to each side. Now, gently just start to swing your body, bending one knee as you straighten the other leg as you allow your body to twist and rotate. And then just take up the intensity slightly and let those arms just swing round your body. Try and bring that front arm so that your hand actually comes up and connects with your chest at shoulder height. The back arm will just be tapping around your back. And then relax the swing and come back to neutral. Finally, we're going to really activate that chi. Bring your hands up to your waist and forward. Fingers facing back and then facing forward. Up onto your toes and down. And release. Really punch it forward. Always bring your hands back down to Dantian and hold the chi in that position, grounding and rooting between every sequence that you do. Position 1, breathing. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale and just sink into your knees. Allow your fingers to point up as you exhale and bring the arms down. Draw your hands up by the wrists as you inhale. Really try and feel your whole body waking up. Position 2, opening the chest. Continue with that same sweeping movement and now just bring your arms to the side, palms facing forwards, sink into the knees. Inhale, draw the chi up. Exhale as you bring the palms back together and sink down into your feet. Inhale and really feel that stretch across your chest and allow your body to then just sink naturally before rising up and opening your whole chest and lung area. Position 3, rainbow dance. Take one arm to the side and place your other palm just over the top of your head over Bowie. Straighten the leg to the side that you're looking over and just allow your arms to sweep gently from side to side. Inhale as you take the arms across and over. Exhale as you change to the other side. Inhale, release. Really try and feel that sweeping movement. The rainbow dance. Position 4, separating the clouds. Draw the chi up and open, looking up to the sky. Draw it all the way up, open your palms and sweep down with your arms, sinking into your knees. You feel a nice stretch, opening the whole body. Reach the arms to the side and sweep down again into your knees. Chi's moving wider now. You should be starting to warm up a bit. Position 5, rolling the arms. Take one arm to the rear, reach up and over. Bring your hands down, palm over palm in front of you, as if you're holding a ball. Reach back, look to behind you, bring it over and sink into your knees. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Feel that lovely twist in your back as you start to move your body, stretch your back, and really rotate those arms. Position 6, rowing the boat. Now really reach back, look up, and as you come forward, just gently bend your knees and draw your hands back into Dantian. Feel that stretch, gently leaning back, not too far, and release forward. Nice bit of flexion in your back, really start to limber up now. Position 7, lifting the ball. Just gently reach to each corner, lifting a ball to the corner in front of you. As you reach up, lift your back heel and point your toes. Lift the ball, look to where you're reaching. Really imagine that you're holding that balloon in your hand or a large beach ball. Enjoy the stretch, feel the body turning. Sink into your knees in between each corner. Exhale and inhale. Position 8, looking at the moon. Turn your body to the back and look into that back corner. Lift the heel again. Now sweep round to the back. Allow a nice sweeping movement. Just find your own rhythm with this one. Reach up with your back arm, palm up to the sky. Inhale and exhale as you change to the other side, bending your knees in that transition, and release, and up. Position 9, pushing the palms. Take one arm behind you with Hegu just around that waist height. Looking to the back, you punch forward with your front arm. Feel the twist, but keep your hips nice and square to the front there. Look behind and punch forward. Feel a nice rhythm going now. Really feel the body moving. Good, gentle twist happening in the body. Position 10, cloud hands in horse stance. Take your arms to one side, change arms, and lead round with your top hand. Let your eyes follow your palm, and that will follow round to the other side. Inhale, swap arms, change back to the other side. Inhale. Exhale as you turn. Keep your palm at eye height so it can just follow round, nice and relaxed. Feel that nice sweeping motion start to just take you round from side to side. Position 11, scooping the sea, looking at the sky, touching the sea. Stand with one foot forward and your back foot turned out at about 45 degrees. This is the bow stance. Gently scoop forward to the front and then shift your weight onto the back leg, bending your knee and really opening your body to the sky. Imagine you're scooping that sea and then looking up to the sky. Feel a lovely stretch as you start to really open your whole body. Position 12, pushing the wave. Again, stand in bow stance. This time, bring the hegu point to the chest height and just push forward, pushing into the front leg and bending that knee. Push and release, drawing the fingers back to you. Exhale and inhale. Keep your hands at chest height. Draw the fingertips back. Repeat these to each side. Try for 6 times on each side in this position. Really feel the ebb and flow as you push forward and then release and relax back into the back leg. Position 13, punching. In the horse stance, your feet are slightly wider apart than hip width. Just keep your wrists at your waist height and gently punch forward. Don't straighten the elbow, keep it relaxed. Turn the hand over, knuckles forward as you punch forward. Inhale, exhale and punch. Inhale, exhale and punch. Let's try and get a nice smooth movement going. Bend the knees slightly as you punch forward. Position 14, flying wild goose. Just stand nice and relaxed and draw your arms up to the side, releasing them back down with the fingertips pointing up to the sky as you release. Let the wrists draw your arms up and your elbows draw your arms down. Imagine you're flying like a wild goose. Use your knees, sink into that position. Position 15, rotating the wheel. Start with your arms above your head and just imagine you're turning a giant wheel. Sweep down to the floor in front of you and just feel a wonderful stretch throughout your whole body. Do 3 rotations to each side. Don't bend forward too far, make sure you're comfortable. Get a nice movement, really opening up the back and the waist. Reach down to the floor and back up to the sky. Position 16, flying pigeon. In bow stance again. Just reach back and push forward. Open the chest and bend into that front leg as you come forward. Inhale and exhale to the front. Really feel the body opening. Bend into that front knee and relax. Repeat this position 6 times to each side. You should feel your legs starting to warm up now. Really feel the bend and release between the front and the back. Lovely, smooth rocking motion. Position 17, marching, bouncing the ball. Just imagine a string between your palm of your hand and your knee. And as you bring up your hand, let the knee follow. Just bring your knee to about parallel height. About 90 degrees bend and let your foot just relax. Draw up that knee and release. Inhale, exhale. Try doing it with an opposite hand and opposite leg. Just feel the leg drawn up as soon as you just draw the palm up to about shoulder height. Position 18, balancing the chi, Shaogong. Draw the energy up the body and sink it back down to Dantian. Draw it up and stretch the legs. Sink down into your knees. Draw it up and sink. You can draw it up and reach up onto your toes, and then really sink down into your knees, just grounding the chi back into your body. These exercises are most easily described as forms that work with the energy of the body, balancing and enhancing it for the benefit of the whole system. They involve breathing exercises with gentle mobilization of the whole body. The respiratory system and blood circulation is improved, and this in turn leads to greater oxygen supplies to the muscles and systems of the body, which can aid in healing old injuries and allowing greater muscular movement and freeing up stiff joints. Tai Chi Qigong is performed in a standing position, using slow but sometimes fast, sweeping and stretching movements. These are always performed within the limits of the individual's range of movement. However, if you suffer from stiffness or lack of mobility when you start these exercises, you will soon find that this improves through regular practice. Just remember never to force a movement, but allow your body to flow through its comfortable range of movement. The exercises can also help with digestive problems by stimulating the gastrointestinal movements. It has been found that Tai Chi Qigong also calms the nervous system and thereby brings about a state of equilibrium. In Shanghai, Qigong has even been used to extraordinary effect in place of anesthetic during operations. Qigong in its purest form has been described as a method of training the nervous system, the mind, and the internal organs simultaneously, so that the inner strength of the whole person is raised to a new level of power and fitness. It is said that to learn Tai Chi takes a lifetime. After 5 years, you are still only just beginning. Well, don't get despondent. Simple exercises can be learnt very quickly and safely, and you will benefit from the first day that you try them. The more you practice, the more you will gain, but you definitely won't need to wait a lifetime. I have combined some of the many forms and styles that I've encountered in my travels and studies of traditional Chinese medicine. And I hope that by sharing these with you, you will find your own way, as the Chinese say. I am not a master of any of these forms by any means, but have experienced the benefits for myself and want to make that experience accessible to everyone. Anyone of any age or level of fitness can use these exercises. And once you have used this video to learn the various forms and sequences, I hope you will go on to find and to work with a local teacher who can continue to guide you in one of the many wonderful forms that there are out there. For the meditation, make sure you keep nice and warm. Perhaps put on some extra clothing so you can now relax as your body temperature lowers. Find a nice relaxed position in which you can sit. Pop a cushion on the floor that you can sit on, or even use a chair if that's more comfortable for you. Now start to breathe and relax. And let go of any tension that you may still be holding in your body. Now is the time to let it all drift away. Use your breath as you exhale, release any remaining tension. If you find it more comfortable, you might want to repeat a phrase or a poem or a saying, and just repeat it over and over, to keep your mind still and your body relaxed. You You can have your hands in any position that is comfortable. Just allow your body to release. You may find it easier to keep your eyes open and use a candle flame just to concentrate your gaze and again keep your mind as empty as possible. If a thought drifts in, let it pass by and just refix your gaze on the candle flame. Just lose yourself in the light. You may want to lie down at this part, just to increase the depth of relaxation that you'll be starting to feel now. Put your hands over your hara and just feel your breath coming all the way down into your abdomen. And as you exhale, release the tension. Imagine working up your body. Just let your ankles relax. Unlock your knees. Feel your back just sinking into the ground. Feel the whole weight of your body release. If you have any lower back problems, you may wish to bring your knees up and keep your feet flat on the ground, just to take any tension out of your lower back. Just take your arms to the side and let your shoulders and arms and your hands just sink into the ground. Work with your breath. Exhale and release. If you find it more comfortable to sit in a chair for your meditation, try placing the candle at eye level. This will enable you to really relax your head and your neck. Allow your shoulders and arms to be comfortable in the chair. And start by using your breath to release any remaining tension. As you exhale, just feel your muscles relax. Use your focus on the light of the candle to steady your mind and to clear any thoughts. Just draw yourself into the light of the flame and sink into the light as your body melts into the relaxation. If thoughts come into your mind, just let them pass through and return your gaze to the candle. Just lose yourself in the living flame and allow your body to release. breath.